Nicole and welcome back to my channel. Today is Sunday, so it is a day to get ready for the work week. I am not feeling the most energetic today, so I just want to have a relaxing prep for the work week. I have written down a list of all the tasks I want to do in the time that I have for today. It's about 2:30 now, so I only have so many hours left in the day, and I also want to save time in the evening to relax. Typically on Sundays, I do try to get a lot of stuff done, but I try to multitask and make it fun for me so I'm not feeling stressed out going into the work week and still feeling like I've gotten a whole lot of stuff done. So on my list for today, it's a very short one, but I have meal prep, fold laundry, general tidy, and have fun with Molcar. I'm probably gonna start with my meal prep and then get on to folding some laundry while the food is cooking. I've been out of the house a lot this past week. I had some family visiting, so I was spending a lot of time with them, and in between that and work, I just haven't been home a lot, so stuff has kind of been building up around, and I just want to get our place nice and tidy for the start of the work week. And then as a last one, I always like to put something fun on my to-do list to make sure I prioritize having a good time as well. I've been waiting weeks for a very special game to arrive, but I will tell you more about this game later. Let's get on to the meal prep. Typically going into a work week, I like to pre-prepare my lunches for the week and my husband's lunches for the week, and today I'm also going to be making a breakfast that I'm going to be having throughout the week. I find that when I meal prep, it helps a lot. It takes one thing off of my plate that I don't have to worry about. I don't have to worry in the mornings about what I'm going to be making for lunch that day, or if I have to figure out something to get while I'm at work. It just makes things a little bit easier for me, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be prepping us a very big bowl of salad we can take with us to work throughout the week. It's going to be this salad I've been seeing online a lot, and maybe I'm late to the trend, but it's Jennifer Aniston's everyday salad that she supposedly eats every single week. I saw it on a reel recently and I thought it just sounds so delicious, so I'm going to go ahead and make that. And as for myself for breakfast, even though the weather is warming up, the mornings are still very cold, and I've been finding myself wanting something warm and comforting to eat in the morning, so I'm going to be making myself kind of like a savory breakfast oatmeal to enjoy. I completely forgot to mention the fun part of meal prep. While I do enjoy cooking, a big reason why I enjoy cooking is that I get to listen to something while I cook, and Sundays are the day a new episode of one of my favorite podcasts are released, and that is And That's Why We Drink. It is a supernatural, paranormal, and true crime podcast. Listening to the podcast really boosts my mood while I'm cooking, so I'm gonna throw that on while I begin to prep my food. For my savory oatmeal, I'm gonna be frying up the white part of some green onion, some garlic, some red pepper flakes, and then I'm gonna throw in some bok choy I finely chopped. And once those have all cooked nicely together, I'm going to be topping it off with some beef broth. And once that all has cooked in a little bit more, I'm going to throw in about a cup of steel cut oats and just let that all cook together. My plan for serving this oatmeal in the morning is to portion some out into a little pot, get it all nice and reheated and bubbly, and then I'm gonna mix in an egg to give it that nice creamy consistency. For the salad, I'm going to be cooking up some quinoa, chopping up cucumber, red onion, mint. I'm doubling the recipe, so I'm going to be using 2 cans of chickpeas. The base of the salad is in the fridge. I'm just going to let the quinoa cool and finish off the salad later by making the dressing and adding in the quinoa, so I will show you that in a bit. My oatmeal soup kind of deal is currently cooking away, so I'm going to go ahead and get started on folding the massive pile of laundry that I have. It is time to tackle all this laundry that I have to fold. Sometimes I just don't even bother folding my laundry, but recently, after doing my huge closet declutter, I enjoy having all my clothes in the drawer, and it makes it super easy to find outfits for the next day rather than having to pick through a pile of clean laundry. So I'm gonna fold all of my laundry while watching something on my laptop. That's what I like to do to make the time go by while folding the laundry, either listening to a podcast or catching up on YouTube videos, maybe watching some Netflix. I know there's a new season of Love is Blind out now. I'm not sure if I want to watch it or catch up on some YouTube. I will see, but I'm gonna get to the laundry now. My laundry is all done and folded and put away. I did try to start the next season of Love is Blind, but As soon as I hit play and saw the intro, I was like, I can't commit to more drama. I don't have the energy for this drama, at least not today. So I decided to get caught up on watching some YouTube videos, and it has made the time just breeze by with all this laundry. So I'm glad to have gotten that done. It's about 5:30 now, and I just added another thing to my list that I meant to add earlier today, and that is Camp NaNoWriMo prep. If you don't know what NaNoWriMo is, it is the National Novel Writing Month, which happens every year in November, where writers all around the world attempt to write a first draft of a novel, a 50,000 word draft, in the month of November. And that's what I did this past year in 2022. I wrote my first draft, and I am currently working on my second draft. And Camp NaNoWriMo takes place every April and July, I believe. And basically it's kind of more open-ended. You set yourself a word count goal, whether that's words you're editing or words you're writing, and you work towards that. But it's open-ended, so you can make it as many words as you want or as few words as you want. And I just wanted to sit down today and set the goal for myself and kind of talk a little bit about my plans for it. So as I said, I am going to be doing it. I'm going to be working on the second draft of my novel, so it'll be a mixture of writing and editing. If there's stuff I want to add on, that'll count towards the word count goal, and any words I edit will count towards the editing goal. Originally, I was planning on being very ambitious and doing a full 50,000 words again, like combination of writing and editing, but I think I want to go a little bit easier on myself and not burn myself out. I think life has been very busy lately, and I've decided to set the goal of 30,000 words, which I think is going to be very doable, and it gives me a little bit of breathing room if I can't always squeeze in the editing. I'll leave my username down below if you want to add me as a friend, and I'm going to do my best to update my word count every time I do work on my novel. So here's to Camp NaNoWriMo for 30,000 words, and hopefully with the help of it I'll be able to finish my second draft. The sun is still out, so I'm going to go out for a little walk and then come back, finish up my meal prep, and then I think that'll be it for the evening. And then I can finally relax with the game I have been looking forward to all day. Back home from my walk, and I'm going to finish up the rest of my meal prep now that everything has cooled down. So I've got the base ingredients of the salad all here, which you saw me prep, and I'm going to be adding the ingredients for the salad dressing in here, which is just olive oil, lemon juice, salt, and pepper. I'm going to add in the quinoa. I almost forgot about the pumpkin seeds. Crumble up this container of feta and put it in here, and then let it sit in the fridge overnight so we can enjoy it for tomorrow. The salad is all done. It looks and smells great. I think I forgot to mention earlier that this recipe is supposed to also include parsley, but I didn't because I'm not the biggest fan of parsley. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a taste now. That is some really good salad. All the flavors blend together so nicely, and I think as it sits in the fridge, the flavors are only going to get better. So I'm looking forward to enjoying that for lunch tomorrow. And as for my big pot of savory oatmeal, I've given it a taste test and it tastes very good. I'm going to portion this out into containers. And there you have it. The meal prep is all done and ready to go in the fridge, so I will have lunch for myself and my husband all week, and breakfast, at least for the first 4 days of the week. We've had our dinner, I've packed up all of our food, and now it is time to relax and unwind for the evening. I am checking off the final things on my list. I've just been tidying throughout the day. I don't want to show you all my mess, but trust me, I have been doing it. And now it is time for the final thing on my list, to have fun with the Molcars. There is a stop motion animation show on Netflix currently, and it's called Pui Pui Molcar. And it's basically this little Japanese show about these creatures that are guinea pigs, but they are also cars. I don't know how else to explain it, but if you go check it out on Netflix, I promise you it'll be a very fun time. I fell in love with the show, and when I found out that there is a Nintendo Switch game for it, I had to track it down and order it. It is an Asia only release, so I ordered this through Playfigure Japan. I wasn't sure if the game would actually arrive and actually be real, but it did, so if you are also interested in the game, I'll leave you a link to it down below. But this is how I'm gonna spend my evening. I'll include some clips here, but this is my reward for getting things done and getting prepared for the week ahead of me. And with that, I'm going to enjoy my Molcars. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like. And if you want to see more videos from me, more vlogs, more day-to-day life, videos about writing, please subscribe to see more. And I will see you again very soon. Until next time, bye.